In this video, we're going to draw a sunflower using basic shapes and shading. So what I want to do to get started, I'm going to make 2 circles, and then from the inner circle, I'm going to create multiple lines to start off my petals. For the sunflower, there are about a couple layers of petals. So we'll do one in the front and then one in the back. So first I'm just going to shape all of them in and then fine tune them a little bit later. And when we're drawing flowers, they have distinct shapes. So you want to try to replicate the shape as much as you can. And each petal is going to look different. So don't worry about trying to make them exactly the same unless that's the look you're going for. So once we get the first layer done, we'll do one more layer of petals in the back. The sunflower has a really interesting pattern on the center. You can try to draw it in, or you can just add a little bit of detail to suggest the texture. To create the texture, I'm going to create these little, I guess I can make it a little bigger, shapes like this on the outside here. And then on the inside, I'm just gonna do a bunch of circles. I am not going to replicate the pattern 100%, but I'm going to kind of do it. It's a lot of tedious drawing if you try to make it exact. You can do it, but for this video, I'm just going to add a little bit of the detail. I went ahead and erased my reference lines, and now I am going to fine tune the shapes. You'll notice with sunflowers, they tend to bend inward. They fold together on the center. And most of this folding we can shade in to create the illusion that it's getting pushed together. So I'm shading the petals that are in the back first. You'll notice I'm putting down the graphite pretty dark towards the center, and then I'm lightly filling it in towards the outside. And I don't do it all the way. I'm using my blending stump to push that graphite forward or outward. It creates a really nice soft look on the outside. When I'm shading with the blending stump, I like to push it all in the same direction. That way the blending stump creates a texture, a petal texture that has the correct line textures. I'm gonna grab a darker pencil to get some of the darker areas a little bit darker to help the highlights kind of pop out a little more. The center of a sunflower is a little bit darker than the leaves, so don't be afraid to use the darker pencil to make the texture of the little, I guess, what are those, seed spots pop out a little more. And this part can be a little tedious, it might take a little while. I'm not going to be too concerned about exact details. I just want to create the idea of the type of texture that it is. I might go in with a lighter pencil to just kind of soften up those hard edges. There's a section here of the flower that's doesn't have a whole lot of, I guess it's kind of fuzzy. You can play around with different texture ideas. You can get another piece of paper and just practice different ways to create the texture until you find something that you like and then add it to your final drawing. Sometimes what I do when shading little details, let's say you have all these little texture pieces that are really tiny, so instead of outlining them, I just start shading on the outside of them, and then that creates the shapes that you need. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you were able to get some value and are more comfortable with drawing sunflowers. And please like and subscribe. I have other videos, check them out. They teach you the basics and the fundamentals of drawing. And I hope to see you in the next video.